CBS News, Sacramento.
First and all new at 5, parents speaking out saying their children are being bullied at a middle school in Sacramento County's Vineyard community, with some students even pulling weapons.
Smedberg Middle School is what we're talking about, right next to Sheldon High. Parents say the bullying is happening both on and off campus at a nearby trail.
Your reporter covering Sacramento County, Tori Apodaca, first reported on these issues before the new school year even started in August.
And there's Tori live near the school and that trail. What's happened since your first report, Tori? Seems like concerns are still lingering.
Yeah, parents say that really not much has changed. So many kids use this trail to get to and from school, but parents think that there needs to be more eyes on what's happening out here and on campus.
My son is afraid to go to school. They just don't care. It comes off like they don't care.
Natasha Lopez says she feels helpless as her 8th grade son spends another day home instead of in the classroom to avoid middle school bullies.
I still feel like crying a lot.
Lopez says her son was beaten up on the trail near Smedberg Middle School in Sheldon High at the end of last school year. She came to CBS 13 ahead of this new school year, hopeful things would change. 3 months in, and she says that hasn't happened. And other parents say the school isn't doing enough to keep their children safe there.
You know, they go through bullying, and unfortunately, they don't reach out to anybody, and then they make that mistake that you can't unfix.
The principal has sent out at least 2 letters to families about incidents this school year, saying safety is a priority. The first incident involving a student allegedly threatening other students with a gun off campus in September. And last week, the principal claiming a student pulled out a knife during a fight on the trail.
Children should be made to feel like they're safe to be able to come to school, get an education.
John says the school put a no contact order on his child's bully, but claims there are many students on these orders. So he questions how that solves anything.
The victims are the ones that are made to feel uncomfortable, where it should be the other way around.
These parents concerned how things could escalate if discipline doesn't change.
I feel like we haven't been heard, and I feel like my son's not being heard.
The Elk Grove Unified School District gave me a statement that says in part, quote, school resource officers and safety specialists may not always be present on the trail during drop-off and dismissal. However, if a concern is reported in advance, they adjust their coverage to make sure they have a presence. In regards to cameras, our campuses are equipped with security cameras, but the district does not have surveillance on the nearby trail. The school does have 1 school resource officer. The sheriff's office says that it is aware of what happens out on this trail, and they will continue to monitor it to ensure all of the students' safety.
Yeah, as a parent, of course, it's concerning, but even frustrating to think that kids don't even want to go to school because of this.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Yes, certainly is. Tori, thank you for keeping on this story and covering it more.